Indotaurus, Carnotaurus fused, I think, with Indominus Rex. So I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil and eraser, and hit pause if I go too fast. So we start with the eye, standard eye shape, right? So kind of like a grain of rice, or like an almond kind of thing. And then we have a snake-like or cat-like long eye just there. Then we might be able to see like some of the back of the collar part of the eye there, and maybe some at the front. Then we have top eyelid line, bottom eyelid line. So we have sort of more sort of wrinkles and stuff all down here, right? And then around the top. Textures and things on this. Right? And then just above that, right? So he's got sort of this sort of frowning kind of section. Wrinkles all here. And like a frown that kind of comes down here. And then this will go nearly all the way down to the nose, this sort of bumping sort of section here. It's like the top of the snout. So at the end of this, you'll have the nostril just down here. It's kind of like a teardrop sort of shape. It's dark inside it. So the space between the eye and the nose, we've got this curving box-like shape like this, right? So it's like it kind of like it makes everything look sort of bony and stuff. Speaking of bone, we have a horn sticking out the head up here, right? So just coming out of his head here, like so. And this will have some skin sort of around it here. And then some lines like textures and stuff, like so. The other side of his head will come out from the bone here and come down the face. And then we meet like armor plating on the nose, right? So we've got like some plates like this, these little spikes. Like so. And then the other horn sticks out the other side of the head just here. Right, and then the rest of the snout comes down the front, like so. So the back of the head is like all these spikes going down this way. Like that, and then it goes down for the back of the jaw and curves around here. So this is like his top lip now, right? So it'll go down around here, and it gets kind of bumpy because some of his teeth come out here. He's kind of like the Indominus that way. The teeth actually come out of these bumps, like in the skin on the side of his face. And we will have sort of a sort of gum line just coming across here. Like a lip line kind of thing just there. There is another one of these sort of circle things here. Like it just gives shape to the sort of the shape of the skull. And we'll give a scar, we'll put a scar here. And then again, just textures sort of all over the face. Scales and things. I'm just going over all these. Just adding all these wrinkles and things. Like so, right? Okay, so the bottom jaw comes out this way, and then it like hangs down. Like so. So the mouth is open, and then the teeth kind of stick out down here. So it kind of stops like that, and then tongue and stuff comes out here. So what way we do it? We'll do, so that's like the back of the jaw. Make sure we go, it's just like up here. It comes out, down around like so. And then we have this piece of skin that attaches those together. And then we got like that lip line again, coming around here. Just going around the bottom of the mouth. And then again, you can add a scar or two if you want. It's always cool adding scars to dinosaurs, I think. Just makes them look, I don't know, cooler. And then we can add some scales and like textures and stuff. Remember, hit pause if I'm going too fast. Just pause it when I move my hand. Some textures on this part. Then we got to add teeth, right? So teeth, bottom teeth here, and they kind of go in all different directions. Not completely different directions, but they're kind of like small and big and like spaced out and stuff. And then when we get down to here, they kind of start to come out of the bottom lip. Kind of sticking out like that. And then they go bottom of his mouth, and then they like come out from here. And we can see the tongue just like curving out from here. Back up into the back of the mouth. Right, and we might have like just the bottom of his jaw here, you know, with some texture on that. And then like the teeth for the top up here as well. So these. And then the line on the side of the mouth on the other side, just there. Right, so neck comes down this way, and there's all like bumps and like horns and things on it coming out from the back of the head, right? So you basically gotta go like zigzag. There's like 3 layers. So we go like just this sort of zigzag pattern first. And we do have those Indominus Rex type spikes as well coming out from the back. We'll do the main spikes first, just coming down his neck. Right, kind of like that. And then it'll go like up his back all this way, right? And kind of get smaller as they go back here. Okay, and then the front of his neck, there's more detail in there, but we'll just get the main shape in first. So the front of the neck comes like down this way. So this dinosaur is like, he's got like front legs and hind legs, but it looks like he walks on all fours, right? So say we have like a shoulder situation, right? So shoulder here. Right, like that. And then this arm, it goes this way. So that's like the elbow. Elbow sort of bicep area. The elbow sticks out and goes. I'm gonna guess now we'll go this way. Kind of skinny down that way. And then the back, or the rest of the sort of back, will go down there. We can see a hind leg in here somewhere. But we get the other arm in. So the other arm is like here. Bicep, like that. And again, lots of more detail and stuff to add, but we'll just get the main sort of shapes in first. Okay, and then there's like fingers on each of these, like flat down to the ground. So it looks like 3 on each. So like first one sort of here, and then like a big nail sticking out here. And then it goes sort of back and up the paw. And then same thing here, bigger nail even. And then that one like that. And then we go this one too. This one kind of sticks out a little bit more, like that way. And then we go like so, and then a big nail here. Big nail here as well. Right, and then just the hind leg, what we can see of the hind leg anyway. So it goes like here. And like comes back underneath. It's flat to the ground. That way, and maybe like a nail, a claw just there. So textures and horns and like spikes and all that stuff that's on his neck. And oh, the Indominus Rex spikes and stuff. Right, so got a couple of layers of spikes, right? So like one, this is like the third goes this way, right? And then there's one in the middle. So we'll go here, right? And it's kind of random. They're not like perfectly. This one seems to go down the back here. And they get gradually smaller and more spaced out when we go down here. Right, and then this row as well. There might be a fourth row. But much more spaced out. And they get kind of random down here. So we got to make these look a little bit more three-dimensional and make them look like they're kind of growing out of his skin, right? So to do that, what we'll do is like make them sort of pyramid-like, right? So you just add an extra line to each of them. See that? So you're just like a line in the middle or on the outside, like this, to make them look like they have a bit of shape. It's a very simple way of making spikes look like three-dimensional pyramid type shapes. Just add this line down like so. And you do that on all of them. So go boom, 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 boom. Okay, like so. And then, like, to make them look like they're sort of growing out of his skin, you just want to put some little textures on the bottom of them. See, like this, just like light sort of broken lines. Can be kind of random. Just roughly kind of trying to make it look like they're connected somehow to his skin. They're not just like floating there. Right. And then of course we have those Indominus Rex style spikes that stick out the back here. Some of them will overlap one another, so it might go off my page there. But just roughly spikes like that. Right, and then we got to put textures all over the skin, right? So you're basically going to go like this way first, right? So you're going to add these sort of skin textures in between, and you're following sort of the shape for the body. So see the way I'm curving it around here? So I'm adding, it's kind of like a vector kind of thing. So you're following the shape of the body. You want it to be curved. And I'm doing my vertical first. So the ones that come down his skin, wrap around his skin this way first. And then I will do the horizontal ones, which go this way, yeah? So vertical, there's some verticals that will come down his arm here. So see on the arm, for example, like, see the way I'm crisscrossing these? Kind of makes everything look just a little bit more three-dimensional. See? And then you'll go like around the arm, say like this. And then down that way. You want to basically, you could do more than 3 planes, so I'm doing like horizontal, vertical. And that's normally enough. And then like say on his toes here. So curving lines and then like lines going that way. Just makes everything look a little bit more 3D. And then on his hind leg we'll do the same. Sometimes on dino necks you have a stronger sort of vein line or something. Like that. And you can do as much texture and dots and scars and all that kind of stuff as you want. And it's always tricky to know when to stop, but I think I will stop. That is how to draw Indotaurus. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.